Hi, everybody. I'm Derek Hoffman with Ignite Performance and Health, and here today we are with Megan. Megan is one of our first members, she is a busy mom of four who had finished starting her family. How old are your kids, Megan?
Uh, 16, 13, 10, and 6.
Okay, so that 6-year-old had finally gotten kind of into school and off. We all know how
Yes.
that feels. We finally lose that
Yeah.
that daycare bill. We've got a little bit more
Well,
time for
yeah, or
ourselves.
me being home with her. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Right, but now we've got a little bit of time for ourselves.
Yep.
So I guess talk to us a little bit about kind of where you were with um, everything physically, mentally, energy level, kind of weight. What was going on?
I had been steadily gaining weight since I turned 40. Before 40, I had my last child around 2018. And then I lost a ton of weight and was really feeling good about myself. And then I turned 40 and the weight just came back, kept coming back. And I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I know I didn't feel good. My cholesterol was going up. My blood pressure was high. I just didn't feel good about myself, about the way I looked, about the way I felt. I had no energy. I just didn't want to be there any longer.
Okay, so we've all felt that way. We've all gotten to a point physically where it's not where we want to be. We start to feel like it's a little overwhelming. Maybe we even try and kind of do the things we used to do that we
Yeah,
knew worked and got us back to that
that's
point,
exactly what I did.
and they just didn't
It
work
didn't
quite the way
work.
they worked
No, it
before.
wasn't right. Like I needed help.
Yeah, and even without losing anything, clothes weren't fitting any
No,
different.
no difference. And I didn't
Yeah,
understand what was going on because I'd done it before. I'd lost the weight and I felt good before. I was like, why isn't this working now?
yeah. Getting older is fun, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and you didn't start with us as a lifetime gym lover, right? So, I mean, what was it like coming in and starting here?
Um, It was okay, actually. I was excited about it. I was a like college athlete, so I didn't mind gaining muscle. I had been muscular before. I wanted to be muscular. I wanted to be back there again.
Yeah.
So I was happy to put on muscle and lose weight. And
So, how much weight have you lost in the last? I guess we're at like nine
nine
9 months
months,
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
30-ish pounds.
30ish pounds.
Yeah.
But how much? And have you lost any muscle mass in that time?
No, I don't think so.
You've
I've
gained.
gained for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
my shoulders are bigger. Like my legs are more toned. My calves are more toned. Like everything looks better. Yeah.
yeah,
And
it's
I've
great.
lost tons of inches in my waist. Yeah. And I
Right.
have more energy. Like I can run up and down the stairs really without a
Hmm.
problem now, where before it was like exercise just going up and down the stairs.
So you didn't just do strength training and nutrition coaching, right? Like you've
No,
used the
I
GLP
did the
ones here.
GLP-1 too. Yeah.
So talk to us about that. What did you have any concerns going into that?
Yeah. I mean, I was a little concerned about doing the compounded version just
Okay.
because I've heard people talk about how you got to do the brand name and compounding is scary. But I mean, I was really comfortable with the pharmacy you guys were using, and I knew other people who had used it, so I just was really comfortable with that after talking to you about it.
Right. And it wasn't just a drug, right? Like we kind of built a whole system for you
Yeah, oh
around
for
it,
sure.
right?
Yeah. I've seen people take GLP-1s and then lose tons of muscle mass. They lose tons of weight, but they end up like
Yeah.
unhealthy looking almost because they lose so much muscle mass, and I didn't want to do that. So I knew strength training was something I needed to do too.
Yeah. What about the nutrition piece? Talk a little bit about that. Has that
Well,
been that? I know that's not everybody's least favorite thing is the nutrition coaching, but it's
yeah,
the most important.
it is the most important. I needed the accountability. So I know when I come in here, Shannon's going to be like,
What'd
"Did
you eat
you?
for
Yeah,
breakfast?
what'd you have for
What'd you
breakfast?
eat for dinner
What did you
last
eat
night?
over the weekend? Did you meal prep?" So I mean, knowing someone's going to ask me that makes it a little
Hmm.
bit easier to get it done. And
Yeah,
I can't cheat because someone's going to ask me about
that's good.
it.
Yeah, that accountability partner is big.
Oh yeah,
I wish it wasn't, but it
yeah,
just is.
I
Yeah.
know.
All right. So you are a busy mom. You have four kids, right?
Hmm.
You're constantly like you're living the minivan life.
Yeah,
You're constantly on the go.
all the time.
And what we asked you to do was make a commitment to not only, you know, take the medicine and see the physician, and we also asked you to be in here 3 times a week to work out. We asked you to log all your food. We asked you to
Hmm.
meet with a nutrition coach. So a lot of that I know is a big time commitment.
Hmm.
I mean, how did that? What was that like coming in? What were you thinking, facing all of that?
I was worried about the time commitment because like even though all my kids are in school, those couple of hours I have in between drop off and pick up are not that much. But I made it work and it was definitely worthwhile. And you guys seem to have plenty of hours to make it work for just about anybody.
Yeah, and you even at one point you had a foot injury, right?
Yeah, I had posterior tibial tendonitis and was in a boot for 6 weeks.
But you,
Yeah.
But you were still in here 3 times a
Oh,
week.
yeah, and I went to the I went yeah, I was in the gym and yeah, for sure. Shannon adjusted anything I needed, and made it work. I didn't wanna give up at that point. I'd already been here for, like, 6 or 7 months, and I wasn't willing to, like, give up those gains I had made.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that's commitment. I
Yeah.
remember when I tore my ACL and everyone thought that I was crazy, and I was back in the gym on crutches, like, 2 weeks
Oh, yeah,
later.
you gotta keep going. No
Yeah,
excuses.
but it becomes, I mean, my point here is that even with a really good excuse, it was at that point, it was a part of your lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is something you do, not because Shannon's here, I'm here, or
Yeah.
the other
I
people
didn't
we work
wanna
out
give it
with,
up. Yeah.
right? No,
Yeah.
it's awesome,
Yeah.
and that makes all the difference. Talk to me,
Yeah.
was there a point where you kinda realized that this was working, right? That, like, you were making progress, you were kinda getting to be back to yourself again?
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty much right away. Like, I started losing weight almost immediately, and just watching the scale change like every week really
Yeah.
motivated me. I mean, from previous experience, I know that when you're starting to lose weight and like the first 3, 4 weeks, you don't see any change, you want to give up because
Mhm.
you're like, why am I doing this? This is hard work and I'm not seeing any progress.
Yeah.
So I think the GLP-1 really helped me like jumpstart that and then keep me motivated to keep going.
Mhm. And are you still using the GLP-1? So a lot of times we hear people, they're scared they can never come off of it, and that's what they're
Oh,
told,
yeah. No, I haven't had a
right?
problem with that. When I come off of it, I'm not losing as quickly, but I'm not gaining either.
Right.
So I know what I have to do to keep the weight where it is.
Why is that? Why, when you even come off of it, are you not gaining weight
I think
again?
I just know what to eat.
The
Like,
nutrition coaching.
yeah, the
Yeah.
nutrition and like has really helped.
So this is important because we talk to all our clients that are on the GLP-1 about nutrition planning, and I don't mean like a diet. I mean nutrition planning, because you have to plan ahead. If you don't have a plan,
Yes, planning ahead is so important.
yeah.
Like, if I don't have a meal plan, I know either I'm not going to eat and then I'll eat too much for dinner,
Hmm.
or I'll try to do something fast and it won't be healthy.
Right. And as far as the GLP-1s go, we want our clients to use them as long as they need to use them, but at the end of the day, we want them to be able to come back off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've lost over 30 pounds. We know that that is actually a lot more weight and fat loss because we've gained muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. You're in here pretty religiously at this
Mhm.
point. Like, it is a battle rhythm of what you do every week.
Mhm.
How does that feel now that we're back there? Like, I mean,
I
coming from the place where you were like, I just,
I mean, I love it. I'm really proud of myself for sticking to it, and I can't wait to like hit that year mark and know that I did it for a full year. I mean, I know I'll still have to.
still
I'll
got to
have
do the things.
yeah, I still
Yeah.
got to do everything, but it'll be I'll be motivated to
Hmm.
continue.
Yeah, because the goal is to get you to a body composition where you're not trying to lose anymore. You're trying to
Right.
maintain,
Yeah.
right? And to have a nutrition plan in place that makes that totally possible without it feeling like a struggle or a diet or a thing,
Yeah.
without a GLP-1.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So the biggest reason we wanted you to kind of talk about your journey is because we know that there are just a lot of moms in the exact position that you were in,
Mhm.
right? That they finished starting their family, but it cost them something physically,
Yeah.
and getting back to it is just hard. And sometimes it's, I mean, it's depressing and it's a struggle mentally. So, like, what would you say to those women?
Just start. Just do it, because the sooner you start, the sooner you'll get where you want to be. I
Mm,
mean, and it's something to be proud of when you finally get it done and finally get started. Like, I'm just really happy I did it when I did and wish I'd done it sooner.
yeah, I think it's important to know the most important step any person can take is always the next one. Here we go. So I mean, that's all we really wanted to talk about today, is just because we know that there are so many women and men too
Hmm.
in the situation that you were in, right? Like, we've all
Hmm.
been there. There's things that come up in life that we just put before ourselves, but it comes to a point where if we don't put ourselves first again, we're not as good as we could be for all those around us, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess, is there anything else you'd like to tell people that might be considering doing something like this, but are just kind of struggling with the, I don't know, the commitment, or the, maybe even just the prospect of failure again?
Yeah, I don't know. I think with the support you get here, the failure isn't going to happen. Like, people are going to help you get through it and help you figure
Sure.
it out. And I mean, I think a lot of people too are embarrassed maybe to try
Mm,
GLP-1s, but I mean, don't be. Just do it and try it if that's what you need to do, because it's worth it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know a lot of people are also embarrassed to, I mean, a lot of people don't want to get back into the gym. They don't like where they're at. They don't like all the eyes on them.
Yeah.
Talk for a minute how it's been training here in this
Oh,
environment.
it's great. Everybody is so supportive, and there's all different kinds of people, different ages. I mean, everybody's just been great. Like, I enjoy coming here.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.